So today I am super excited for this makeup tutorial because today I'm doing a makeup tutorial for Valentine's Day. I am so excited because this look is so easy to achieve. Like, the hardest part is the wing liner. So today I kept it pretty simple on the eyes, just a wing liner blended out with some mauve shadows, glowing skin, and a glossy pink lip. So I really hope you enjoy this tutorial and recreate it for yourself, and let's get on to the makeup. So my eyes are already primed, and we are going to be going in with the Tartelette palette from Tarte, taking the shadow called Natural Beauty. This is just a really light mauve shade. It's very similar to something like Nooner from Urban Decay or Almond Truffle from the Too Faced Chocolate Bonbons palette. So we're going to be taking that on a big fluffy brush and using that as our transition area in the crease. In the end, we won't really see the shadow, but it is going to help big time along the way with the blending. I never skip this step. So just buffing that from outer corner to inner corner, evenly distributed all over that crease before going in with Best Friend. On a smaller and more precise brush, we are going to be packing that deeper down into that crease and a little bit on that outer V of the eye, and just blending that out with that brush. This is actually a brush from the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette, and I use it almost every day. It's really good quality, and we're just going to be blending that shadow deep down into that crease before going in with another brush and blending it out. Don't take this color up as high as we did that transition area though, because when you take a darker shadow and blend it up really high, that's when you can look like you have a bit of a bruised eye, and that's not cute on anybody. So blend that out with a big fluffy brush, and then go in with the shade Bombshell, which is a really beautiful matte dark purple. And we're going to be taking that on a pencil brush and putting that on the outer V and into the deepest part of our crease. So we're just going to be lightly, and I repeat, lightly packing that color on to that outer V, blending it a little bit in the crease, and just slowly building it up. Because it's so dark, we don't want to get too carried away and end up adding too much and not know how to get rid of it. So just very lightly go in and just blend, and don't be afraid to just blend it out a lot. And then going in with Caregiver, which is my favorite shade, such a beautiful matte baby doll kind of pink. We're going to be packing this all over that eyelid with a flat brush to open up the eyes a little bit and add a little bit more of a pink, girly, kind of soft look to the eye. Make it a little bit lighter and not as smoky and intense, and then blend it out with a brush so then there are no harsh lines for where that pink shadow ends or begins, and it can be all seamless and blended. And then I went and I did my wing liner off camera and blended out my lower lash line on a pencil brush with the Natural Beauty shadow, just buffing from outer corner to inner corner, quite far down actually, and then highlighting my brow with a matte white shade from the palette. You could also use your face highlight like a shimmery one, but I preferred to keep it a little bit more matte for this look, and then using the Clump Crusher mascara from Covergirl, and then filling in my eyebrows with Triple Fudge eyeshadow from the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. And I'm taking this on an eyeliner brush. This is actually a brush from Covergirl that I got with the gel eyeliner, and I'm going to use that to fill in my eyebrows. I mainly focus more on the arch and the tail of the brow because that's where my eyebrows are a little bit more sparse. But I'm just going to lightly fill them in. I will say my brows did turn out a lot darker than they normally do, so that's something I'm going to have to work out with my lighting and everything. And then I'm going to set them with the tinted brow gel from CoverGirl. I use this shade Dark Brown, I believe is what it is. And then just setting my brows, combing them upwards and over so they don't look too crazy. And then taking the darker contour shades from the e.l.f. Contour Palette, I'm going to just bronze my face. I don't like a strong contour myself, I just like to bronze, so I'm going to be buffing that all around the perimeters of my face, but I will contour my nose. I like to use an eyeshadow applicator. A lot of people hate them. I like them to contour my nose, and I'm going to try to make my nose look a little bit more of a button shape, and then blending it out with a damp beauty blender that I used for my foundation earlier. And then going in with the CoverGirl Light Rose Blush. This blush is so beautiful for this look because it is super glowy, but it's not too glowy and it doesn't give you too much color, just a really soft, glowy pink shade to the cheeks. And then taking the Essence Pure Nude Highlighter, highlighting basically almost our entire face. Because this highlight is so light, you can get away with it in a lot of areas on the face. Maybe not so much if you're oily, but if you're dry like me, this tip is a godsend. And then going in with Nude Love Lipstick from Essence, which is the perfect kind of creamy nude pink. I absolutely love this color. And then going over it with Too Faced Melted Latex Gloss in Love You Mean It, which is just a little bit more of a brighter, kind of a bubblegum pink. It reminds me a little bit of the early 2000s, but mixed with this lipstick, it is a beautiful light pink. And that is it for the makeup. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I hope you enjoy this makeup. Have a good Valentine's Day. Thank you so much. Bye.